Okay, it is that time of the year once again, everybody. It is that time once a year for the top 5 best decks. First and foremost, man, Konami, a message from me to you, all right? I just want to personally say thank you, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Just thank you. Like, you actually banned Firewall Dragon. Like, holy macaroni. We thought that you guys would never ban your protagonist card, but Deco Talker was always the main star of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, but Firewall Dragon was just like the icing on the flippin' cake. Playmaker actually sucks now. Yo guys, deadass, if I was an anime character and I was facing against Playmaker and he summons his boss monster Deco Talker, I'm just gonna sit there and be like... So today, welcome to the top 5 best decks of December 2018 format. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys love face-to-face videos like these, let me know in the comment section below so I can make more videos like these. I do read comments, guys, and if you guys can give me as much feedback as you guys can, that'll be very much appreciated. You guys are really, really awesome. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get the brand new Elemental Hero STRATOS cloth holographic playmat today. I'll leave a link in the description box below, txx1.com. So here's some pictures of the mat. I really think that this mat is the best material on the market, and I actually only made 50 copies of these available. So once they sell out, they're not going to be sold ever again. So make sure you guys get it while you guys still can. And guys, if you guys ordered anything on Black Friday, please email me so I can email out your order confirmation. Okay, right now it's a very busy time for, you know, the postal office, things like that, because it is near the holiday season. So if you guys want to get your stuff before Christmas, make sure you guys order it right now. Okay, so before we get started this video, let me recap you guys the ban list real quick. So the ban list, really short, simple, sweet ban list, okay? They really hit the combo decks, you know, right to its roots. They banned Firewall Dragon, which is one of the main problems, which is the seed. They also limited Armageddon Knight, which is the root. Okay, guys, so if you want to fix a problem, you got to hit the seed and the root. So Armageddon Knight and Firewall definitely needed to go. And they also hit Destiny Hero Militias down to 2 as well, which is a really good hit. Call by the Grave to 3 is actually really awesome. ESL Core finally back to 3. And also Cosmo Dark Destroyer at 3 as well, which is very, very amazing. So, you know what, guys, this ban list is really good. You know, they just overall fixed the problem, but not every problem is fixed. Not everything is fixed. They only hit basically Goki and any firewall-based decks. They also addressed the FTK, which is very awesome. So now that we can walk into the no FTK format, which is very, very amazing. So for those of you who hate playing against FTK like I do, I hate playing the FTK and I hate playing against the FTK. I'm really glad that firewall is banned now, so that people don't have access to the crazy FTK anymore. So once I analyzed the ban list even further and, you know, took a 8-hour sleep in my slumber right there, and you guys told me to make my bed. So I did make my bed, okay? Before, I used to make videos really quick and just give you guys my impulsive thoughts and just things out of my mind right away. I thought it would be way better to just, you know, let it sink in for a couple hours and just let me think when I'm sleeping. All right, guys, number 5, we got Altergeist. Altergeist did not get touched whatsoever. The deck is still at full power. They still got 3 Multi-Faker. They got 3 Marionetter. They got 3 Meluseek. They got 3 Spoofing. They got Secret Village still. The whole deck is still at full power, and it's still going to be one of the best stun decks in today's metagame. So Altergeist, guys, please do not sleep on Altergeist. That deck is still going to be one of the top 5 best decks of the 2018 format. All they got to do is just Multi-Faker you, and then once they resolve that one Multi-Faker, and they're able to constantly recycle back Multi-Faker, and then constantly flipping out trap cards so Multi-Faker can come out every single turn, and you got Silk to bounce back your opponent's monsters, is just absolutely incredible. And the fact that they always had this stun aspect into the deck, the fact that they can just main Secret Village Spellcaster to actually counter Sky Striker, which is going to be one of the best decks in today's metagame, is just absolutely incredible. Out to number 4 spot, we got Trickstars. This deck, oh my god, this deck just never dies. This deck just reminds me of Burning Abyss, man. Like, this deck is just, everyone just still wants to play this deck. They still have the Droll Reincarnation luck, which nobody now plays around, which is like insane. Remember, guys, that combination still exists. So make sure when you guys play against Trickstars, always be mindful of the Droll and Reincarnation luck, okay? Do not be careless, do not be reckless when you're playing against that deck. It's a 1-card engine. You go Candina, you go Candina, Light Stage, Lycoris, bounce back Candina, and then you just go off with your 1-card combos against next turn. So deck is still very consistent. It still has access to the Droll Reincarnation lock, which is absolutely insane. One of the most devastating FTKs still running around in today's metagame right now, so do not sleep on Trickstars. But since Firewall is banned, the deck cannot do the Firewall Lilybell OTK anymore. So, but nonetheless, the deck is still really consistent in today's metagame. So, and you can also incorporate the Sky Striker engine into Trickstar as well, which is really amazing. That's pretty much it for Trickstars. With these reasons, I put Trickstars at the number 4 spot. After the number 3 spot, I really believe that Dark Warrior, Goki variant, Warrior-based decks deserve to be at the number 3 spot. Firewall ban, cool. Malicious to 2, cool. Armageddon Knight to 1, cool. But you can still Gumblar for 6. Thanks to this card. Yeah. One of the most broken Neos monsters ever created. Neo Space Connector, this card right here. Wow, any Warrior-based deck that can just draw this card with a Warrior Extender in your opening hand, just Space Connector and a Warrior Extender, 6-card hand loop. 6-card hand loop. It's not as consistent, but it's still viable. You know what I mean? So those decks are still very dominant. Do not sleep on Goki. Goki still has 2-card combo, which can Gumblar you for 4, which is still not that good. In my opinion, because with 2 cards, especially if you're playing Sky Strikers, you can still play through that because they won't have, the U-board, they won't have the negates. They'll just have the Gumblar on the field. But one of the most dominant decks I believe that's in the Warrior category is Rongo Turbo. Number 86 still exists. It's still a 2-card combo where you can make Rongo. It is not as consistent, obviously, but you can still make Rongo Turbo, which is insane. So if you guys don't know what Rongo does, Rongo basically says your opponent cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't know why Konami did not ban this card, but any Warrior variant that can just bring out this card has a chance of actually just killing your opponent the next turn. So Rongo Turbo is absolutely devastating. Please watch out for that deck. Do not sleep on any Warrior deck because the deck is still alive, okay? Armageddon to 1 is a good thing. Fireball ban is a good thing. Malicious to 2 is a good thing. But there are obviously other cards that people can play in substitutions of those cards to make the deck a little bit more consistent. And with the release of this bad boy right here, Space Connector, the deck can just hand loop you for 6. So it's either you play the hand loop variant, which hand loops your opponent for 6, or you play the Rongo variant. But Goki isn't really too powerful as what it used to be because Firewall Dragon is now banned. But they can still Gumblar you for 4. So remember guys, these Warrior decks can still Gumblar you. Be mindful and be careful about these decks because these decks still exist. And with these reasons, any Warrior variant, I give it the number 3 spot. After the number 2 spot, guys, I gotta give it to Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons is a relatively really new deck that came out of Soul Fusion. The deck has a really good Floodgate monster, Thunder Dragon Colossus. This card, you bring it on the field, your opponent cannot search, obviously. Every single deck in today's metagame searches, but Altergeist has a really good matchup against Thunder Dragons. It has a really good matchup against top 4 decks anyway, so it has a really good matchup against Trickstars, has a really good matchup against any Goki or any Warrior search-based deck, and last but not least, has a really wonderful matchup against Sky Strikers. So Thunder Dragon, guys, the deck did not get hit whatsoever. It's still at full power. Triple Dragon Roar, triple Avion, triple Dragon Dark. Like everything in the deck is still accessible. It's still very powerful. This deck won the UDX Mexico by Andreas, and I still believe that it's going to be one of the most dominant decks in today's metagame. The fact that you just have a 1-card Floodgate, which is like, wow, like, a 1-card walking mistake, which is a really problematic card to deal with. So with these reasons, I'm not going to further explain why Thunder Dragons are the best deck. All you guys got to know is that Titan pops cards, okay, and you guys got to know that Colossus prevents your opponent from searching. Last but not least, you guys all know the most consistent deck in today's metagame. Consistency over power at all times, guys, because although that power can just give you the highest reward, consistency will make you always consistent. You know what I mean? So it has the most consistent tops, it has the most consistent wins, and this deck right here is Sky Striker. Sky Striker did not get touched whatsoever in the ban list. Engage still at 3, Widow Anchor is still at 3, Ray is still at 3. The whole deck is still at 3. Okay, even though Hornet Drone is still at 1, whatever. The deck is still at 3, still have Agari at 3. You basically have everything at 3 in that deck. I really believe that this deck deserves to be on the number 1 spot in the top 5 best meta decks for December 2018 format. You guys all know how powerful Sky Striker is. The fact that they're just able to recur back, their Widow Anchors are engaged with multi-roll, which is really annoying. The deck can just really generate a lot of feel, within turn 2 or 3. The deck is just on a pedestal now. You know what I mean? So with Goki, all the Warrior deck getting hit, Sky Striker is gonna slowly climb to be the number 1 best deck. And also, guys, honorable mentions, there are also other decks I would like to mention as well. If you guys want to put these on the top 5 best deck list, you guys can go ahead. Burning Abyss will also be a really low-key contender as well, especially in Europe. A lot of Europeans love playing Burning Abyss. So Burning Abyss is also a really good contender in today's metagame. What else? We also got ABCs now finally at full power. Cosmo will be a slight sleeper as well. Cyber Dragons is a really big sleeper as well in today's meta game. So you guys got to be mindful of that as well when you're playing against meta decks in today's meta. But overall, guys, throughout my analysis and throughout playing the game so much, I already have an idea that these are going to be the top 5 best decks. And there's also going to be, you know, other lower tier decks like Burning Abyss. I'm not disregarding Burning Abyss as a lower tier class, but obviously I believe that Burning Abyss deserves to be in the number 6 spot 100%. Also ABC's, Cosmos, those decks, and Cyber Dragon as well are going to come out, you know, as the format, you know, is slower a little bit because Firewall Dragon is now banned. So yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are about this list in the comment section below. I really believe that this format is going to be a really interesting format. I cannot wait for YCS Milan to conclude, and I want to see what's going to happen at YCS Milan. So very excited, guys. Remember, guys, I play this game competitively. I go to events and I see what's going on at the events, and I already have an idea with analysis and with just a lot of experience playing this game. These are going to be the top 5 best decks. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. This is your boy Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 Sam signing out. Alright, guys, peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a key with it. Like, no, this league business.